Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Serious concerns. RHOA's Kim Zolciak demands ex-Kroy Biermann submit to drug test amid divorce. As if their divorce isn't messy enough already, the Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kim Zolciak is asking the court to compel her ex-husband, Kroy Biermann, to take a drug test. Kim and Kroy have been married for over 11 years, but the two filed separately for divorce on May 5 and May 8. The couple share 4 children together who are now set to be dragged through a difficult custody battle and divorce proceedings. The most recent development in Kim and Kroy's divorce is a new petition from Kim, according to People. Filed with the Superior Court of Fulton, Kim requests that the court require her ex-husband to submit to a 5-panel hair follicle drug screen. Kim claims that Kroy smokes marijuana, and says she has serious concerns for the safety and well-being of the minor children. The petition also states that Kim is fearful that the children will be exposed to the marijuana she accuses Kroy of using. Kim also expects Kroy to cover the costs of the drug screening. This is just the latest in the couple's messy breakup, and it seems things are only getting more contentious between the two. Kim and Kroy have taken shady digs at each other on social media, including Kroy, who cryptically added the phrase, "My ring meant a thing," in his Instagram bio, and Kim, who has ditched her ring in recent stories. As if their divorce wasn't enough to deal with, the former couple are also facing serious financial issues. Their mansion was foreclosed upon in February, and news recently broke that Kim and Kroy owe more than $1 million in unpaid taxes. It's not unusual for divorces to get messy, but it seems that Kim and Kroy have a particular resentment towards each other. The two haven't hesitated to initiate a child custody battle, and based on what fans have seen from them on social media, it's clear there is serious bad blood between Kim and Kroy. In the petition, Kim hasn't alleged that Kroy has a drug problem, but rather that he has been seen using marijuana in the past. Kim's claims could potentially be overblown, and her concern for the children is masking a desire to cause damage to Kroy and weaken his position in their custody battle. Divorces are never easy, and it's not uncommon for former couples to foster enormous resentment towards each other. However, in the case of Kim and Kroy, there are 4 children involved whose well-being must be considered. It's possible that Kim's concerns about Kroy's alleged drug use are valid, but it's just as possible that it's a tactic to make him look bad. Hopefully the Real Housewives of Atlanta star's recent petition comes from a place of genuine worry rather than revenge. Serious concerns. RHOA's Kim Zolciak demands ex-Kroy Biermann submit to drug test amid divorce. The latest drama surrounding the Real Housewives of Atlanta alum, Kim Zolciak, and her estranged husband, former NFL player Kroy Biermann, has escalated to a level that has left many in disbelief. In the midst of their highly publicized divorce, Kim has now made a serious demand. She wants Kroy to submit to a drug test. This shocking development has raised eyebrows and sparked a flurry of speculation about what might be really going on behind the scenes of their fractured relationship. Divorce, as most know, is often complicated, fraught with emotional upheaval, financial disputes, and the added layer of public scrutiny. But Kim and Kroy's separation has taken a particularly dark and bizarre turn, as Kim takes a more aggressive approach in the battle over their future. With mounting tension between the two, Zolciak's demand for a drug test is more than just a request. It's a sign of deepening mistrust, concern for their children's well-being, and perhaps an underlying story that the public has yet to fully understand. A history of tension. Before diving into the specifics of the drug test demand, it's essential to contextualize the tumultuous relationship that Kim and Kroy have had in the years leading up to their split. Their romance began in 2010, when Kroy, an up-and-coming linebacker for the Atlanta Falcons, met Kim, who was already a reality TV star and former pop singer. Despite their age difference, Kim being older than Kroy, they quickly became an iconic couple on the show, with their whirlwind romance playing out in front of millions of viewers. For a time, the duo appeared to have it all. They married in 2011, and over the years, they had 4 children together. Kim's lavish lifestyle, coupled with Kroy's professional career, provided a constant source of content for RHOA and later Kim's spin-off series Don't Be Tardy. On the surface, the couple seemed to have achieved the picture-perfect life. However, as with many reality stars, the pressures of public life can take a toll on relationships, and their marriage was no exception. By the time the couple officially filed for divorce in 2023, fans were already aware of the cracks in their relationship. Kim and Kroy's finances had been under scrutiny, with rumors of mounting debts and a lavish lifestyle that had begun to look unsustainable. The pressures of raising 4 children while managing a high-profile lifestyle likely created tensions, but what led to Kim's latest demand for a drug test is something entirely more serious. The drug test demand. Kim's demand that Kroy submit to a drug test in the midst of their divorce proceedings is a notable twist that many did not see coming. On the surface, it might seem like an over-the-top request. After all, divorce itself is an emotional minefield, and accusations of drug use can be highly damaging to one's reputation. Yet, Kim's move could be a reflection of a much deeper concern. In court documents, Kim's legal team cited a number of behavioral issues and claims of erratic actions that they believe are indicative of substance abuse. According to sources close to Kim, she has grown increasingly concerned about Kroy's mental and physical health. Sources also revealed that Kim has repeatedly expressed fears about Kroy's erratic behavior over the past few months, which has apparently become more pronounced since the couple's separation. It's unclear what exactly prompted Kim's decision to demand a drug test, but her actions suggest a level of desperation. Kim, who has been outspoken in the past about her desire to protect her children, seems to be using this legal maneuver as a way to shield her family from further harm. By pushing for the drug test, Kim might be attempting to ensure that Kroy's potential substance abuse isn't jeopardizing their children's safety or well-being. However, it's important to remember that accusations in divorce cases are often complicated, with both sides presenting different narratives to bolster their case. Kroy has yet to publicly respond to the demand for a drug test. His silence speaks volumes, leaving fans wondering what might really be happening behind closed doors. Could there be a hidden truth about Kroy's behavior that the public is unaware of, or is this just another tactic in a high-stakes divorce battle? Only time will tell, but Kim's demand for a drug test certainly signals that the situation has taken a much darker turn. The public and private collision. For Kim Zolciak, the decision to make such a serious demand in such a public manner raises some interesting questions about the boundaries between the personal and the public in the world of reality TV. The couple's relationship has played out in the media for years, and their divorce has been no exception. In some ways, it's hard to differentiate where Kim's personal life ends and her public persona begins. Kim's involvement in the reality TV world has been both a blessing and a curse. While it has brought her fame and financial success, it has also opened her life to constant scrutiny. The public has watched her life unfold, from her marriage to Kroy to the challenges they faced together, and now, to their bitter separation. As Kim demands a drug test from her estranged husband, she's continuing to add layers of drama to a narrative that has already been built up for the public eye. There's a certain level of exploitation involved in the way Kim's life has been portrayed, and it raises questions about how much of the situation is genuinely about seeking justice and how much is about creating a storyline for her reality TV image. But it's also important to remember that behind the cameras and the public persona, Kim and Kroy are real people, facing real issues, and the pain they're experiencing is likely far more complicated than what fans see on their screens. The impact on their children. Above all, Kim's demand for a drug test highlights a serious concern: the well-being of her and Kroy's children. The couple's 4 young kids have been caught in the middle of this increasingly bitter divorce. Kim's concern about Kroy's alleged substance use likely stems from a desire to protect her children from any negative influences or potential harm. In many ways, their children's lives have already been impacted by the constant public attention surrounding their parents' relationship. The cameras, the headlines, the gossip, it's a lot for young children to process. And now, with the drama reaching new heights, it's unclear how this situation will ultimately affect them. Despite Kim's demand for a drug test, which may seem harsh to some, it could ultimately be a step toward making sure her children are in a safe and stable environment. As any parent would, she seems intent on ensuring that Kroy's behavior, if the accusations are true, does not jeopardize her children's lives. It's a difficult balancing act, as she navigates protecting her family while also managing a very public, very messy divorce. The road ahead. As Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann's divorce continues to play out in the public eye, it's clear that there are no easy answers. The demand for a drug test is only one part of a larger, more complicated narrative. Will Kroy comply with Kim's request? How will this affect their children, and what does this mean for the future of Kim's career and reputation? For now, fans can only watch as this story unfolds, knowing that the truth behind the headlines may be far more complex than anyone realizes. In the world of reality TV, the line between fiction and reality is often blurred, and Kim Zolciak's latest demand suggests that the drama surrounding her divorce with Kroy Biermann is far from over.